How's it going? It's good to see you guys. Happy whatever day it is. I don't know. We are doing our little Gunnar sponsored segment tonight. And while we do that, I'm going to work on some shop stuff and we're going to have chit chats and it's going to be a good time. Sonia, thank you for the 40 months. I'll have to, we're 4 days in. So I think you're the second sub of the month. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. 40 months is wild. I'll redo the board, and we'll get that written down as soon as I can. But it's good to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see here. Let me make sure I've got everything up and running as it is supposed to be. Looks like it. Looks like we're good. Hello, Charizard. How are you? I went over to a friend's house earlier, had a little food, and then I came back over here. And I'm trying to figure something out, so bear with me for a minute. We'll get into our little sponsored segment in a second, but I'm supposed to be able to auto post on some stuff when it comes to my next adventure, and I'm just trying to figure that out real quick. So bear with me. Page settings, maybe? Yeah. I want a different current homepage. How do I do a different current hermit page? Different current homepage. Square is such a weird website. No, I don't want site design. I want to go back out. But welcome in, everyone. What'd you guys do today? Anything fun? Anything fun? Let's close the setup guide. Products, website settings. Come on. Can I delete this? I would like to delete this. I cannot. Okay. No, so I've been setting up the shop all week. Because our grand opening is Friday. And I've been really busy with that. I also worked my first shift at my new job yesterday. So I did 2 days. I was supposed to do 3 days of training. I did 2 days of training because I have to finish out my other job first. So I only had 2 days of training, and then I had to go into the store, not my store, a different store. This is my part-time job. And do an on-the-floor training. And that was yesterday, and it was a whole lot of fun. And it was a whole lot of fun. Can I add a site? No, that's not what I want. Dang it. I want to let me do what I want. It won't let me do what I want on here. It's waitressing. I'm just waitressing again. And it's very fast paced. It's a very busy place. But it's a job that will let me pick up shifts as I want. And they'll also work with my limited schedule. So that's why I picked it. But it was a lot of fun. People are really chill. Fairly simple job. I stayed busy the whole time, so the day went by real fast. But yeah, I did that yesterday, and then after work, I went to my shop and started working on things as well. I started pricing stuff, so that's actually what we're going to do tonight is just vibe for a little while we do our Gunner segment, and I'll get into that in just a minute. And later we might we might play some DVD if there's time. I don't know. I gotta go work the grocery store tomorrow. I got 3 days left there. I gotta go work the grocery store tomorrow. And then I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow. Wait, what do you mean it's not available? It's my domain. No, Use a domain I own elsewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Why do they make this so complicated? They make it so complicated. Ba, ba, ba. Chill streams are fine. I like chill streams. I like talking to you guys. Wish to not do that, actually. Hold on. To your site and continue to manage through your domain provider. Why won't it? Why does it want me to? Okay. Hold on. Wonder if I can do this. Well, you have an online store. Eventually I will. It really just depends on how it goes. It really just depends on how it goes. All right, guys, now that everybody's in, it's good to see you. If you are just now getting in here and you're not familiar with our Saturday streams, we are sponsored by Gunnar. Right there. You can do command Gunnar in chat to bring up my link. So if you want to go shop for a pair of blue light blocking glasses like the ones I'm wearing, you can use my link and also my code, which is zombie, and you'll get a discount and I'll get credit. So I appreciate you. All right. So let me see here. That's not right. I'm probably going to have to update, and I don't want to have to do that. That's annoying. Let me look here. Let me look at something real quick. I want to check something out. There we go. Verify. Anyway, so I'm going to pop over to my trail cam so you guys can see the website over on over at gunnar.com. They're actually doing the Soldier 11s. It's a little collab with the Zenless Zone Zero that I am not super familiar about. I'm gonna be so for real with you, but that's because I only play Dead by Daylight. And when they decide to do a DBD collab, I'll be here for it. But I have heard that this is actually a lot of fun. So they do have a new pair. They are ready to grab, but what we were looking at just a second ago is something I'm more familiar with which is the Cyberpunk 2077 collabs. They actually have two of these. They have the new Militech, and then I believe they did let's go over to frames. Hold on. Let me actually jump on this one. There we go. If you go over to frames, you can actually go to the decks. These are the other new ones they did. Hold on one second. I got to grab the window capture and move it up a little bit. There we go. So these are the other Cyberpunk ones they did. The Militech ones are available to order. These are on pre-order. You can also get them in Amber Max, which I think is like much cooler, honestly. I love my Amber Max glasses. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So we do have these available. You can also get them as sunglasses, which pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. I am wearing, I believe it's the Humboldt. I have so many Gunners at this point. It's hard to keep track. No, I do own these though. I am wearing the. Am I going to have to get the box? Why do I have such a bad memory? They're not the emissaries. The emissaries are the ones that I sent Sack, I believe. Yes. Those are the ones that I sent Sack. Because I have the Tokidokis here. I was going to wear the Tokidokis tonight. But I realized I hadn't worn these in a while. No. Hold on. I think these are the Grace Ashcroft ones. I'm telling you. I have so many of these. Also, Top Hat, how you doing? I have too many Red Bulls. I haven't drank them, though. I just have too many of them. All right, so I am currently wearing the Emery's. That's what it was. I knew it started with an E. Did they take the Emery's off the website? They did. Oh, that's no fun. I like these. These, in fact, are not the Grace Ashcroft ones, though. The Grace Ashcroft ones are the attachés. I have some vintage Gunners. Look at me go. Yes. Boop. Boop. No, I think I got my boxes mixed up. I think these actually are the these are the Grace Ashcroft ones. I just have them in the wrong box. Look at me being bad at life. Look at me being bad at life. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. There they are. These are the ones I'm wearing. These are the attachés. These are actually the Emery's here. Why don't I have enough boxes? These are the Emery's. All right. I know what I'm doing. Don't yell at me. I'm doing good. Had some fun banquet runs. Fun. I need to play more games, but I've been so busy lately trying to get the shop up and going. We're having a sneak peek night of the shop for friends and family on Thursday, so I have to get everything done by Thursday. So I'm in a little bit of a rush, but I am planning on streaming tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow. These are my Tokidokis. I like these a lot too. These actually, I actually like these a whole lot. I just like that the frame is really thin on them. So it's, if you don't like real chunky frames, the Tokidoki ones are really pretty. Where's my bag? Okay. I gotta protect my Grace Ashcroft ones. I do. I have to protect them. They need to send me some more. I need to show off some of the newer ones, but they have not sent me any new ones in a while. I don't know. They need to send me more so I can show you guys. But anyway, while we work on some stuff tonight, if you guys want to see any specific frame, let me know. I'll pop over there and I can tell you all about them. Kind of like how the attachés right here do come in Amber Max, Clear and Amber. I think this is actually Amber. This is Clear. Clear and Amber and Clear Pro. In case you don't want your pretty eyes hidden at all. I am not really able to show you the dog right now, unfortunately. He's like down here. He's down here. But he's doing good. I also spent all day petting a dog, which was a lot of fun. The friend's house I went over to, she has a 30-pound spaniel mix of some sort, and he was really, really, really sweet. He was a very sweet dog. I think I'm wearing these. Yee, these are my digital princess. These are the ones I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here. And I thought I did transfer my domain to Square. Hold on. Can I do that? Hold on one second. Let me look at this. You're getting cataract surgery? No, why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Square's being a butt munch. Why is Square being a butt munch? I had the weirdest dreams last night, by the way. Cataract in my right eye. Wild. That's wild. But reading and computer stuff, maybe. I'm just blind, I'll be honest. I'm so confused. Hold on. Let me. let me do some stuff real quick. Let me click some buttons real quick while we get set up tonight. So if I go to website editor, what if I go to website editor and I go to, I don't want anybody to contact me. I want them to leave me alone. That's fine. Can I delete the footer actually? Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay. Turn navigation off. That's what I wanted. Cool. What's in the header? Hello. How are you, Elle? We're trying to figure out website design while we do our little Gunnar sponsored segment, because I figured that's pretty tame and we could talk about our Gunnar glasses while we navigated through stuff. So I have my little setup here and we're just chit-chatting. We're just chit-chatting and hanging out and having a fun time. I hope edit navigation link. Home. That's not what I want. Okay, save. So, Instagram, I'm going to delete that. There we go. That is what I wanted. Home and Instagram. Perfect. And then if I go into edit Instagram. Oh, can I not? How do I edit my Instagram? Sorry, had to attend a thing. No worries. We're just vibing. How'd your day go? You guys going to watch any fireworks or anything fun? I'm actually going to delete that. There we go. Instagram. Perfect. Actually going to delete that too, I think. Cool. So if I go to delete that. View page settings. Cancel. And delete that. Yup. And go here. Preview. Why is nothing here? Close preview. There it goes. It just wasn't loading. It was being a butt munch. No fireworks. Been a quiet one. Been burnt out. Man, so I was talking to my friends today, like at their little get together, and they were asking how I was doing, and I'm just like, girl, I am so tired. I am tired as all get out, all the time. It just is what it is. Can I get rid of that? Cool. I can also get rid of that. What's the button do? Button. Who's got the button? Nice. Cool. Can I want to get rid of this. How do I get rid of that? Featured items filled or set to default. We're basically just setting up the website right now. I'm setting up a website and chit-chatting and talking about the Gunnar and our sponsorship. And if you want to go shop the Gunnar website, you'll use code zombie because that helps me out a lot, actually. Helps me out a lot. I thought I edited this. Why? I thought I edited this. Man, trying to figure stuff out is like so wild. It's so wild. Okay. Overview. Oh. Okay, so if I go here and I hit publish, I'm gonna drink a Red Bull. How about that? You know what's really funny is that Bolter does not care about fireworks. He does not care about fireworks at all. He is so chill. He is a super chill dog. Those don't bother him at all. He just vibes and hangs out and has a good time. I thought I changed all these. Has it not updated? Hold on. So, resume. What am I editing right now? Okay, there we go. So the cool thing about like all of this is like I can get it to auto post things to my own website, but I have to go in and like edit a lot of it. And I also need my charger. Give me just a sec. There it is. Boop. All right. Perfect. Let me know if we get any kind of like feedback or whine in the mic, because sometimes when I use the USB on my desk, it interacts with my microphone. So bear with me. All right, I'm so confused. That's not what I wanted. If I hit publish, did I? My mouse seems more sensitive than it was. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Cool. So now if I go over to more retail mode settings. No, I can't. I have to edit everything in the web. Yeah, I have to edit everything on the website. So why is it not letting me edit on the website? I'm annoyed. Y'all, I'm so annoyed. I edited this. Yeah, this one. This one. All right, publish that. Cool. I need all this to update because if it doesn't, I'm going to be very sad because people are going to be very, very, very confused. I feel like it's just not reloading because it says it's been updated. Hello, Hamilton. Fun. I hope your day went well. Did you eat any yummy food? We had hot dogs and Beyond Burgers at my friend's house. And also that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna zoom. Can I zoom in more actually? That doesn't seem right. Why is that there? We'll zoom out a little bit. That's too far. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Section title. Title 4. No. Details? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That will work. Hours? That seems to have worked, but for some reason, it's just not publishing. At a bank. Ooh, hot dogs for lunch. I haven't really had dinner, but like, I'll be honest with you guys, I have not been super hungry the last few days. Like, it's kind of been like, I've been having to remind myself to eat, which like isn't great, but it's just who I am as a person. Okay, I think it finally updated. It did. Okay, we're good. Okay, so if I go to... What? Okay, close preview. So now, if I... All right, so site design looks good. We're gonna copy this We're going to go to Google. No, I think Google Sites. I think it's Google Sites. Yeah, there we go. I've got to go to my other account though. Tonight's going to be the first time my fiance sees Hamilton. Diverse with a shared backstory. That's fair. That's very fair. All right, I need to actually change a lot of this. You guys want to edit a website with me tonight? Let's replace the image. Let's replace the image because we redid. Oh, that's not big enough. Nope. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Perfect. And then we need to go to colors. Style 1. Perfect. Perfect. Style 1. Style 1. And style 1. There we go. Publish. Publish. There we go. And now I need to put a link on this page. And I don't know what I want to do with that. All right, there we go. Apply and publish. Oh, wait, I need to review changes. I need to do something real quick. I need to delete that. And then, you can delete that. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That way it's in line. When I make websites, everything has to line up perfectly or I get like really annoyed. Not gonna lie. I get like real upset. Yeah, I want to get redirected. Why would it not redirect? That doesn't make any sense. You know, actually, copy. I think what I'm going to do is go to Squarespace because that's who I'm hosted through. Right? And we're going to log in. And while we log in, we're going to hop over to the Gunnar website and just give you guys a little reminder. I'm actually live on the Gunnar website right now, which is pretty cool. But I want to give you a reminder that tonight is sponsored by Gunnar. I like working with them. I actually do. You guys know I wouldn't work with a company whose product I actually didn't like. And I've talked about that in the Discord a few times. I actually do like their glasses. I have some prescription ones. That I will be wearing at the shop on occasion because they I don't know, they just kind of have a goth vibe and I really like them. And as you guys know, the shop is like corsets and goth wear, so I feel like it fits the aesthetic. If you want something cuter though, I would recommend Flower Power. These are the other Tokidoki ones. I don't have these, but they're adorable. And since they've been listed for more than 60 days, this is actually something you get a discount on. So do remember when you're shopping over there, you'll want to use my link so that I get credit, which you can do Command Gunner in chat for that. And then if it's an item that's been listed for more than 60 days, you get a discount. So use code zombie on that one. Manage domains. No, I had a really good day. I did. It was fun hanging out with friends. I don't know. I don't do that very often. Been really busy lately. Like really busy lately. Is this domain forwarding? This is what I wanted. Oh, I gotta do something fancy. Give me a second. Why is my phone blowing up? I don't know why my phone's blowing up. It's being weird. It's being really weird. Oh, screen lock. There we go. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Save. There we go. Problem solved. Perfect. Got that saved. I don't need this anymore. I don't need that no more. Okay. Current site title, current site. They did get cute. Rose, it's so good to see you. How you been? I've been like kind of lurking around your TikTok lately. You've been posting some videos. But they have like super duper, like all of the Tokidoki ones are really cute though. I'm gonna be so for real with you. So like I think I'm wearing the digital princess. It's easy to get these mixed up, but anyway, these are the digital princesses. And then they have flower power right there. Those are the really cute ones. And to give you a better look at those, let's go over here. I don't know. I just like really like the marbled effect on those. And then they also have the Crystal Kingdom. There they are. Actually like these two. I kind of want a pair of these. Getting into my garden era. I love that. I love that so much. The friend's house that I went over to today, she likes plants too. She actually, when I moved, I split my plant that's like 20 years old. I'm not lying. I got a 20-year-old plant. Like he's actually older than that, but I've had him personally for 20 years. And he's in so many pots now, and he's in like 3 or 4 different houses. Cause every time he splits, I give like a one of the babies away. And his name is Alfred. And yeah, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. But yeah, no, the Tokidoki ones specifically, are super cute in the Gunnar on the Gunnar website. I think you can actually go to collections. Yeah, if you go to the collections tab all the way at the bottom, it says Tokidoki, and it'll just show you all of them. There's a bunch, as you can see. Hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. There they are. Yeah, they've got a ton of Tokidoki ones, and I think they're all very, very cute. Just depending. I think these, you'll like these specifically. Hold on. The mozzarella ones have cow print on the inside. Hello, Star. I'm doing so good. That is the cursed audio. There is a chance on the dance party that we get the cursed audio, which is the Survivor Leon Kennedy on a hook in DVD. I think it's funny. But anyway, yeah, the mozzarella ones have the cow print on the inside. I think they're really cute. That's the first time anyone's ever gotten that audio, by the way, and it's hysterical. I think it's funny because half the time people are not like really listening to stream. They're kind of just lurking with like maybe their headphones on, and then all of a sudden it's Leon in their ear. But yes, if you go to collections all the way down to Tokidoki, you can see all of the Tokidoki glasses. They are probably the cutest ones that Gunnar has, real talk. Not even gonna lie to you guys. These are all really cute. Anyway, I don't know. There's other cute ones on the website, obviously, but the Tokidoki ones are like the cutest. The cutest. Okay, so yeah, current site icon's fine. Got a QR code on signs and marketing. No, I don't need that. Yeah, that's fine too. Okay, so do I need to reload this? Hold on. Let's go over to inventory. No, let's go to checkout. All products? No. Hold on. I gotta go to more, I think. Items. Yes. Okay, so if I go here and I go down to assign to website. Yeah, that's it. Select the website you would like this item to be on. Okay, so then it's on there. So if I go here, is it actually on there? No. So what am I doing wrong? Item preferences? Maybe? Look, we're learning this together. Any indicator that has a sell price. I don't. Oh, I might need to actually hit edit on this. Do not. Can I save that? Da, da, da. Do not display out of stock items on the website. Okay. We're gonna not do shipping just yet. We're gonna just do local. But at least this way people can look and see what we've got and then like see what's gonna be coming soon. Default item type. Physical. Yes, that's correct still. Okay. And then that's item preferences. Let's go to checkout. Yes. Apple Pay, Google Pay. Nope. Cash App is fine. Group ordering, fulfillment, off. We don't do any of that. Okay. So now I'm confused. Why can't I see items? Site preferences. Would you guys, of course I get it. Yes. No, Bolter's been annoyed with me all week because, he's not been getting the, according to him, correct amount of attention. And I think I think he's a silly dog, but I love him. Here they are. All right, so if I go here, I'm managing my inventory right now. I'm sorry. It's just us vibing. We're just vibing. It's 6:30. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're hanging out. All right. So if I'm so confused. Update sales channels. Yeah. Update. So if I go channel listings. Oh, I gotta actually set this up. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Now I understand. Look, if you click enough things, you will figure stuff out, right? Like, it's something that not all boomers have figured out yet. But if you click enough buttons, eventually you will figure out what you're doing. I'm accepting orders. I do not need to edit the site. I also don't need to do that. So I also don't think I need to upgrade. I think I just need to... Why did it bring me here? So the weird thing is, if I go back, maybe somebody who uses Square can tell me what I'm doing. We're doing a little working stream. I should probably change my category. Hold on one second. Let me go do that real quick. Let me go here so I don't give any of my secrets away. I don't want to give any of my secrets away. I always forget to update what I'm doing. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I just vibe. We just vibe. We hang out. We vibe. We be goofy. We do some goofy fun stuff. Sometimes I do a just chatting stream and we have a good time with it. All right. So then I'm going to go back over here so you guys can take a little looky look at the Tokidoki collection while I figure out what in the world I'm doing here. Can we go back one? Dude, are you in the Discord? Look, if you promise to behave. Oh, I forgot to update the Discord link. Give me a second. Okay, I want to talk about that, by the way, guys. So the Discord should not be... You should not be able to join the Discord. Edit invite link. There we go. Inspire... Never. no limit, roles. I don't know what that is. Generate a new link, copy. Okay, let me edit this real quick. So we keep having people pop into the Discord when I am not live and when Mix It Up is not active. And because of that, people should not be able to get into the Discord unless I'm live, right? With Mix It Up active. And so anytime someone joins the Discord outside of stream going on, I get really paranoid that it's a bot or a bad actor. Now I realize that members, I've got it set up so that members can invite new people, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind if you're like, oh, this is a really cool community, like come play DVD with us, and you send somebody an invite link. I do ask that if you do that, totally fine, you let a mod or me know, like, hey, I just invited a friend, this is a real account that's about to come in. You can even just post under there, like, so in the Discord, there is a channel, I believe it's called, where is it? Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So it's Armory News. So if you go to the, if you go to the news channel, which is at the top of Zom Squad stuff category, it will show when someone's hopped in the server. I think anybody can see this. I'm not positive. But if you go down to Armory, they can introduce themselves. I do really, really recommend that you tell your friend, hey, go post an Armory and let them know that like such and such invited you and that you're not a bot. If somebody joins my Discord outside of stream time and they don't ever introduce themselves, I assume they're a bot, and most of the time they get kicked. Yeah, I'm sorry if I booted your friend on accident. I get real paranoid about, especially when it's like a new Discord account. We've had a few bots join recently, and like their Discord account is like a month old, and that also makes me suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. So just let us know. Let somebody know if you're inviting friends. Totally fine. Totally here for it. Would love to meet new people. Let us know it's not a bot. That's all I ask. That's what I ask. So yeah. Anyway, I'm so confused. Why do they make this so complicated? I just want to run a fun little business and have fun times. Hello, 7-stream streak. Holy shit. But anyway, if you guys have not joined the Discord and you promise to be chill and behave, you can go join the Discord through that link, I believe. And if you need somebody to play DBD with, there is a DBD role that you can select. And then that way you're allowed to tag other people when you want to play Dead by Daylight. And the cool thing about this Discord is that we do not take DBD all that serious. So if you have questions, if you're learning, if you want to play a custom game to practice, whatever and what have you, you may do so in the Discord. And that's a good place to meet some friends. So if you're in search of somebody to help you learn how to be better at DBD and you don't want them to be mean to you, that is a good place to find somebody. I'm going to be so for real with you. It is. All right, that I don't understand what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I keep doing the wrong thing. Okay. Editor, forms, SEO, website settings, pop-ups, tracking tools, reviews, item preferences, sell indicator. Yeah. But when I go to the page, it don't show the item. But if I go to app integrations, maybe? I'm sometimes chill. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? Thank you for the 7-stream streak. This is wild. We're doing our little Gunnar sponsored segment today. It's what's up here on the screens. The Toki Doki collection, actually. I'm wearing the digital princess ones right now. But I just wanted to show you how cute those glasses were while we did our little segment. We're doing a little co-working segment while I try to figure out what I'm doing with my own website. But I don't. Items and services. Items. Item library. Settings. Inventory. Service library, channel listings. Okay, let's open just a bunch of pages and figure out what I'm doing here. So I do have ZombeeAttack.com. I do own that just so nobody can like do anything evil with my name. But this is for the shop, so I don't actually have this one listed. You must set up an online channel to have listings. But then I hit set up online channel and it just doesn't take me anywhere. I don't understand. Google business profile. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me sure her sign in with Google. Did you also get zombie attack? I'm not gonna tell you that. I don't want you doing nothing you ain't supposed to be doing. Don't be doing nothing you ain't supposed to be doing. Let's hit continue on that because I actually don't know which one I added my business to Google with, actually. I might have done this wrong. Might have done this wrong. No. Did I do this wrong? Go to locations. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, to be fair, nobody knows what they're doing ever. Cool, I did do that. Okay. Google business profile is set up. Let's go back to... not that. Okay. Item library. Is this right? No, not item library. Channel listings? Set up online channel? Okay. That's set up. And sell on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know that I want to do that. But if it makes me, it makes me. I'm trying to figure it out. What'd you guys do today? I had a really good lunch with some friends. And then I came home and now we're streaming. And I'm drinking Red Bull. And I wish I had like way more coffee. Just on tap. Honestly, just wish I had way more coffee. Real talk. I don't know that I need that. I also don't know that I need this. I think I need this. Yes, this I do need. Brunch with a friend and talk. What games are you playing? Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't need that. Okay. Coffee. Yes. Always coffee. Continue. Don't really want to go to Meta, but okay. But other than that was fine. I hope it gets better. I don't care. Please hijack my Facebook and delete it. I'm so done with Facebook. got approached by an influencer the other night about my shop. She wanted to come by and do like a little interview and like post about my place. What? I don't understand. Business portfolio. I don't. What? Oh, okay. I don't know what that's about, but I'll just accept it. But anyway, she came by and she was like, "Hey, I'm an influencer. I could come by and make a little posty post about your place." And I like told her that was fine if she really wanted to, but I think she was like trying to grab like some free stuff, and I can't do that right now. Which is why I didn't say yes. Like if I had reached out to her and been like, "Hey, I want you to come by, make a post on your socials, blah blah blah," I would pay for that. I am very much of the opinion that you should pay people for their services, especially when it comes to like leaning on their the community they have built. If you approach me out of nowhere and ask me for free stuff, I usually don't respond well to that. Because I think it's rude. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, influencers should be paid for their time and for using their community, but like, I don't like being cold called by influencers with them expecting to get a ton of free stuff out of me. And I think that's the difference. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want appointments. I just want to set up my inventory, and you are not letting me set up my inventory, and it is making me sad. At least I look good. These actually do look. These are not my first pair of Gunners, but these are the first pair of Gunners that they sent me once I teamed up with them. I actually think these probably look the best on me. I really like the Dooms. I really do. The Dooms make me, like I've said this before, the Dooms make me look like a little bit of a cult leader, and I'm so here for it. Especially in Amber Max. But I do think the digital princesses are probably what look best on me. Final Fantasy 14. I need to play some Marathon. I've also been neglecting Marathon. Unfortunately, I'll have more time soon. I'll have more time soon. All right, you know what? I'm just going to ask the internet for help. Oh, goodness. Square listing items on site setup not working. Square item library. Square channel listing. No, Square channel listing. I don't want items. There we go. Resolve issues. Ensure all required item attributes are filled out. What do you mean by that? Go to item services, items, channel listing. All right, hold on. Items. Hello, Pikachu. Welcome in. Go to items and services. Items and services. Items. Channel listings. Channel listings. Verify familiar. welcome in, Pikachu. We're doing our little sponsored segment with Gunnar. They make blue light blocking glasses, and I'm just doing some co-working and chit-chatting with you guys, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I don't ask for help very much. When I get told, look the guide of the killer, watch those videos, get told, go in public games, figure out Team Astrum. So it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, when it comes to learning DBD, if you're asking for advice on how to get better at something, then yes. Okay, we can help with that. If you are asking a question that you could Google and learn in 5 seconds, that's different. Like if it's a question about how something works that Google would better explain, then obviously you would want to ask Google. But like if you're looking for people to play with so that you can get better at DBD, then yes, our Discord's a good place for that. There are a lot of resources out there that you should use in learning. That would be much easier to use what is available to you to learn, and then any gaps you have in knowledge after doing that research, obviously we can answer those questions. So like if you want general advice about like what killer might be good for you, like let's say your question was like, I don't know what killer to start with. That would be an okay question, because I could be like, well, do you want stealth? Do you want range, etc. and so on? And then you would be like, well, maybe a range killer. And I'm like, okay, well, Huntress is a good place to start because she has so many hatchets that if you miss the first time, you can just try again, and she's a good way to learn. Whereas Deathslinger is a lot more difficult because he only gets that one shot, and then you got to like rewind your gun and try again. So it really, like that, those kind of questions I get. Now, if you're asking me, like, you're like, hey, I've decided I'm going to be a Plague Bane. How do I play her? Ottstarva has how to play videos on every killer in the game. And his videos are so much more in depth than a Discord conversation can be, right? So like in that instance, yeah, you would want to go watch like Ottstarva's how to play Plague videos, right? That's where there may have been some disconnect in those Discord communities you were in versus what you were looking for. So it really just depends. Like if you want some like quick general advice, yeah, totally. Post it in the Discord, ask for help, whatever. If you're trying to get someone to explain every single thing there is to know about a certain aspect of something, then obviously the YouTube video is going to be better for you. If you're having, now here's another thing. If you are trying to learn to play, like, let's say you're trying to learn to play killer, right?
Cold.
Thank you for the hydrate. If you're trying to learn how to play killer and you're like not doing so well in the live servers because people are like teabagging and being rude and making fun of you in in-game chat, then what I would do is I would go into the game and I would go to the custom lobbies, because you can do like a custom game. And you can make all the survivors bots and then just play against bots. Like the bots are probably still going to teabag at you, but like they're bots. They're not real. So if you do really bad, they don't care because they're not real, right? It's a bot Kate Denson running around doing gens. And that's a really good way to practice if you're trying to learn killer. Now, if you're trying to get better at survivor, then that is something that we could do in the Discord in like a voice channel or something. Like we could make a lobby of 4 and go play against rando killers. Or if you're like really not wanting to play against rando killers, I might be able to drum up 4 other people and have one of them play a killer and we do a custom match. It really just depends on what you're looking for. I have found that some Discord communities get tired of newbies because they're not willing to learn on their own. And that's a lot. Like if you have 1,000 people in your Discord and 400 of them are brand new to the game and 400 of them don't want to like spend any kind of time researching how to play the game on their own, and they're all asking the same questions every single day, you get a question like, who's the best killer? I see how like some people would get kind of like tired of that and be like, hey, there's YouTube tutorials and YouTube videos, and like I'm gonna be nice about it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, dumbass, go watch an Ottstarva video. But like I get it. I get where they're, I get both sides. Like, I get if you're managing a huge DBD community and you do want new players to play with, but like they're all asking you like very generic samey questions. I see how that gets overwhelming and kind of old. And so it's like, hey, you know, Oddstarva has an FAQ on every single killer. He's got videos on every single killer. I would recommend like starting there. That makes sense because 400 people are asking you for advice, and that's a lot of people. But if you're just looking for people to play with to get better at the game, my Discord's a really good place for that. I don't mind general questions. I really don't. Like, I'm here to help. I love DBD. I love teaching people. But I get there. It gets to a point where some research has to be done on your own. And sometimes it's just trial and error. Like, sometimes you just got to go play the game a little bit and be bad at it. I'm still really bad at the game. But, like, I was really bad at the game for a really long time. It just took playing it over and over and over again and, you know, getting better at it. So that's the fun of it, though. Like, the fun of it is meeting people, playing games, being bad. It's just a game. It's just for fun. Go to Square Dashboard Channels, online ordering. I'm so confused. Channels. Online ordering. Explore all channels. Ah. I think I figured it out. I'm very shy IRL. What do I say, people? You just have to spend time with people and not be a bad kind of weirdo, you know? Like, you just have to be not the bad kind of weirdo. You gotta be chill. You gotta learn how to listen to people and respond to what they say in the interest of actually getting to know them, right? That can be tricky, but learning how to listen to people and be like actively interested in what they're telling you is a really good way to make friends. Time is best killer. Fair. If I'm not perfect at something, I dub fish. How you doing? Look, I am never perfect at nothing ever. I thought I turned this on. Did I not turn this on? I'm so confused. Square Online. I'm asking people, can you help me run a custom so I can master Jason? No, see, that is something I can help you with. That is something that the Discord is a really good place to go to. Hold on. Let me show you our Discord. I don't think there's anything here. Okay, yeah, we're good. So if I go to boom. One second. Let me actually cancel. Let me go to property. That's not what I'm here. Let me go here. All right. This one. All right. So if you join our Discord, right? Disable. Oops. Nope. Hold on. Let me go back to F5. Let me go back to streamer mode so everybody's hidden. Okay. So if you go to our Discord and you go down to assignments, you can pick your pronouns. And I did try to add some of the neo pronouns. Let me know if I'm missing more. I'll try to add more. But I think it's up here. I think it's administration. Yes. I haven't edited this in a while because I need to delete Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it is what it is. So we have a DBD role right here, right? So if you go down right here to where it says this, if you click this, right? It'll add the DBD role to you. And then what you can do is you can go over to gaming, right? And anybody with the DBD role can add other people with the DBD role. And you can be like, hey, does anybody want to run customs with me? No one's going to be mean to you. No one. Now, some people might not answer because they're busy, but this is an option available to you. No one's going to be rude. No one's going to be like, hey, go jump off a cliff. Like, whoops, that's not what I wanted. People are going to be chill, okay? Why are you not working, you weirdo? Like, you're not always going to get a response. Like, people aren't always going to be able to game with you because, like, people have lives and they're busy and stuff. Like, that's a thing. But no one's going to be mean because I boot people out of my community that are rude, like, immediately. Like, a lot of times those people don't even know what happened and they're gone. Like, they're outside the Discord looking in, like, how did I get here, right? Like, we don't play that game. So be aware, like, no one's going to be mean to you. I promise. But yeah, if you're done with Discord, you're out of Discord, you don't want to deal with other people's Discords, totally cool. I get it. I do get it. I understand. I'm not saying you gotta join, but if you are looking for some people to play with that aren't going to be rude, because if they are, I'll beat them. Let me know. And I'll send you a Discord link. Totally an option for you. I understand, though, if you're done with people. Like, I get that, too. I totally get it. Find it hard to hang out with people. Just a couple words, go back to our life. Too much time on the computer. A lot of, like, my best friends are online, though. Honestly. There's nothing... Like, I understand you wanting to meet people IRL, because, like, IRL is a totally different thing than online. Like, I don't know. There's, like, some closeness involved in... you know, meeting people in real life. But I feel like we've all gotten so busy over the years that it's really hard to, like, make time to hang out with people. And that, you know, that kind of stinks. It does. It kind of stinks. Like, the friends that I saw today, I probably haven't seen in, like, months. I think it might have been Thanksgiving the last time I saw these people. And we just kind of have to accept that sometimes, you know? Sometimes life is lifing, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with each other, and you kind of got to just appreciate what you get when you get it, right? Like, when it comes to hangout time, because especially the older you get, people start having, like, so many different responsibilities. Like, when you're young and kind of dumb and you work a job and you spend your weekends, like, out partying, it's easier to hang out with people and meet people. But once you get old, it's like, dude, I got to work a full-time job, and I got a side gig, and I got kids or dogs or whatever. And yeah, it's a lot. So it is difficult to meet people IRL and keep those friends for sure. I'm so confused. I turned on accepting orders. I thought. Right? Yeah, I did. I turned on accepting orders. And then... item preferences? No. Site preferences? I'm just here for the beatings. I mean, it's a good place to be here for it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. Items. Okay. I'm good with this basic, struggling using this spike aiming. So I would recommend running customs with bot survivors for practice. If you don't want to join any Discords, you don't want to deal with people, totally understand. Totally get it. I would just run some customs with bots, honestly. What are my options? Can I go to options? No. Categories? No. Online channel? Explore all channels. Booking. That's what I was looking for. Shopping. Why does it say this isn't turned on? Because it is turned on. Reload. I will say that he does not throw center screen. He does not throw center screen. So if you are only, with Jason specifically, if you are only aiming straight down the middle of the screen, he will never hit because he does not know how to aim. I forget what side he throws to, but he does not throw center. And so that might also be why you're struggling a little bit with hitting people, because, like, Jason can't Jason can't aim. He just cannot. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Him not being able to aim, for sure. What in the world? Online ordering is on. Confirm at least one location is enabled for pickup. Okay, hold on. Accepting orders. Checkout. Tipping. Nope. Advanced setting. Default. Oh, edit advanced settings. Add to cart. Pickup. Save. Okay. That's fine. All right. Sign into your Square dashboard. Go to items and menus. Okay, hold on. I need to move this over here so I can see what's going on. All right, so if I go here, channels online. Why do they make this so difficult? I'm just bad at this. He throws with his left hand while holding his melee, and I'm on console as well. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Guys, don't forget, we are doing our sponsored segment tonight, so that is why Gunnar is on the screen. It is why we are vibing. It is why we are hanging out tonight. I'm going to go over here real quick. I want to show you guys something. Because I am interested in helping. Give me just a sec. Like, real talk. Where's Dead by Daylight? There it is. Boom. Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of trying to fight with this, so I need to do something else for a second. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not even trying to set up the online store. I'm just trying to price everything, and it's being a butt munch. And I don't know why it's being a butt munch. I give up. That's not important. That's not important. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate you. Okay. Cool. I think we're caught up. We're good. Okay, let me get into some DBD real quick. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Ugh, console? Yeah, no, that does not help. Range killers on console are not easy, man. Is not easy to do that. Okay, so if you go to play, why is my game not showing up? Why are you not working? Work. Where are there? Okay, there we go. So if you you're on the main screen, right? You already know this, Charizard. I'm just showing everybody else. So if you go to custom game down here at the bottom and you pick your killer, right? You can invite friends, but you can also just add a bot, right? And it literally does not matter what it is. You can also click this to edit. If you click their name, you can edit the bot. And like, let's say you just really want 4 David Kings in a lobby, you can totally do that. It's a thing you can do. You can also change their perks if you're like having trouble countering boil over. You can give all of them boil over and a flashlight if you just want to have a bad time. You know, like if you're just trying to get better. These are bots. They do not care if you're bad at the game. It's a good way to practice. I know you guys know this. I just wanted to like throw that out there, by the way. Okay, hold on one sec. I've got to give me a second. I'm gonna go black screen for a second. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. All right, I gotta put this over here. I think it needs to be over there. Yeah, that's better. And then if I go to game, yeah, there we go. Okay. So anyway, progression mode. That's fine. You can also in this mode go down to options. Nope, just kidding. Go to match management And you can, like, let's say you just really want to learn a new map. You can pick the map you want. Otherwise, it's random. But, like, let's say we're having a really hard time with Boil Over on Midwich. You can go to Midwich and just practice, right? I'm going to go to Cold Wind just because I like Cold Wind and it doesn't matter. And then you pick your killer perks as well. Apparently in this mode, I let's just Jason. None of them have flashlights, but I don't trust these people. And then we'll run a Mori because it's funny. Anyway, you hit play. You go into this custom match. It's all bots. No one's gonna laugh at you because they're bots, right? They might teabag you because they're bots, but whatever, it doesn't matter. No one's ever gonna know you did bad. But I want to show you guys something.
You must like me.
Duncan!
Good evening.
Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. That helps so much. Oh my god, does that help so much? All right, let me unmute the game. I'm going into a new chapter of my life, and stuff's scary right now. So you guys supporting is amazing, and I appreciate you. All right, so we're in a game, right? I'm already on the game screen. We're good. Watch this. Okay, so okay, right. All right. So if you aim with the tip. That is, even though it kind of looks center screen, it's not center screen. So if I aim here, it's up weirdly. And then if I aim what I think is center screen, which is actually below, like he throws really far left. Why is his shadow kind of broken? I don't understand this. And, like, the closer you are, the better it is. But, like, for range, like, see, it's up and to the left. He throws weird. And I'm not used to that because Huntress is dead center. If you're used to Huntress, she's dead center on her chuck and hatchets. He is not. He's crooked. So it makes learning him really difficult. I spent a long time struggling with him as well. Where are these people? Where are these people? What are we doing? Nope. Are we doing gens? Or are we just running in circles, bots? Are these bots just running in circles? I think they might be up on the balcony. I can't actually see. From this, yeah, I think they're up there. Also, he doesn't have the same arc that Huntress has, weirdly enough. Like, it goes much farther with no effort. Whereas Huntress's wind up has a really, really good arc. His will clear the map with like no trouble. It's very direct, weirdly enough. So also keep that in mind. Yeah, they're upstairs. Did she just go out the window? She did just go out the window. Let me grab this real quick. There we go. There's Michaela. So he doesn't have as good a chance at orbitals as Huntress does. Funny enough. You gonna have to see people to be able to hit people. Also, the bots have wall hacks, by the way. Because they're bots, they have to be coded to do what they do. And you can only code bots to be so bad at the game, right? If they coded a bot just to play the game, the bot would be like undefeatable, right? And that wouldn't be for a very fun time. So the bots can only be as bad as they can code them to be. So keep that in mind. If you get really good at taking on the bots and stuff, you'll be really good at this game. Because the bots are really, really good at this game. Because, like, how do you code something to be bad at something, you know? Keep that in mind. So they do have wall hacks. They do know where you're at any given time, and they will run from you. So it can be kind of difficult to play against the bots, which I think is kind of a good thing because it'll make you better at playing against reals peoples. But yeah, no, this is pretty solid practice. Just running matches against people that aren't real is really solid practice. So I'm gonna turn this corner and I'm gonna try to hit him. Nope, missed. He's gonna probably throw that. Yeah, possibly. I've seen some trick shots with Jason, but it's like literally across the map trick shots with Jason. Weirdly enough, like it's not a lot of like really close up stuff. All right, there's one. There we go. So they did make his hitbox a little bit better, I think, because I am hitting more lately than I have been. But maybe not as much as I would like to be. He's probably going to vault again, and then he's going to double vault, and that should kill that. And he's going to throw this eventually. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this. Where's he at? There we go. I would say that if you don't play Huntress, you are probably going to have a bit of a hard time learning Jason. Huntress is probably the best range killer to start with, honestly, and then you work your way through the others. The only one that's like if you want to get good at range in this game and you want things to not be too super difficult, I would probably start with Trickster, actually. That's probably who I would start with. And then move on to Huntress and go from there. But I would probably spend some time on Huntress where I try to learn Jason and whatnot. So that might be why. Why is it like this? That's probably where I would start, just as a maybe. But I would also remember that from the tip of the spike. Like, this one's pretty spot on for middle of the screen, but some of the other ones, because all of his spikes are different, I would aim a little to the right and a little down. It might make things a little easier. There we go. Yeah. A little to the right, little down. That'll really help things. That'll help a lot. But like you said, like you can see here, this is just a custom match. It doesn't matter. They're just bots. Who cares if you're bad at it? But I would also spend some time on Huntress. Honestly. Personally. Huntress is probably the best killer in this game to learn range on like real talk. All right, let me pull this over here and this over here and this, because I do want to mention in between games that we are in fact sponsored by Gunnar tonight. You'll use code zombie when shopping on their website. You'll even see me over there because I am on their live stream. I'm actually on all their socials right now. If you want to go give them a follow and see my face on all the channels. But code zombie gets you a discount. I believe it's 15% off. And if you use my link and my code, I get credit. And that helps a lot. And I appreciate you. So let's see her. Let me hit continue on this. Which of the killers would you like to have dinner with, Spirit? Spirit. For sure. I think she's the most interesting. I think she's the most interesting. Real talk. All right, let's see. We got some messages. What we got here? Black Banquet. What's this? What? Get ready for a blood hunt to help you make the most. Okay, that's fine. Log in anytime before July 16th to get unique Trapper and Dwight cosmetics as party favors. Oh, they glow a little bit. That's what. Okay, I was like, those are just standard cosmetic. No, they're glowing. Those glow a little bit. Let me claim these cosmetics I'm not going to use. And let me claim my login reward. Nice. Very nice. Also, I have a new code for you guys. I believe it is bike ride. It is, in fact. And you get a little Shane charm or whatever for your hip or your hook, depending on what you're playing. But those are options. Okay. And then we got some Black Banquet quest to do. Yes. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Oh my God. And then, yeah. And then we got something in the archives going on. Ew. Gross. Why is there a pig head? Interact? Oh. Okay. Well, if you say so. Serum. They grow too interested in power mongering. They've lost sight of the greater goal. All right. Can I interact? What if I turn it upside down and shake it? No. It is not animated very well. I'll be real. I'll be real with you. Spirit's the most interesting. Ew, that's gross. Spirit's the most interesting though, because like she's got really sad backstory. All right. So, y'all. We got all our party favors. Let's play some Black Banquet events. Let's go. Let's go. No, real talk, am so confused onto why I can't get stuff to work right. Oh my goodness. Let's go to Killa. And, actually, let's go to Black Banquet store. No, here. I've got 300 tokens to spend, and I think I've unlocked most of them except for the quest ones. So let's grab this one real fast. Let's grab this one real fast. Okay. And then let's grab, honestly, this one's cool. We'll grab that one. All right. So we just need 100 more tokens to grab whatever this is. And then we can unlock some more stuff in our quest. Let's actually play her for real Jason though. And then you guys can see him like on a live server. Gonna say. There we go. These are my favorite, by the way, if you didn't know that. I think you did. But they do, if you are a Soldier 11 fan, I do think these are actually pretty close to the artwork, which is kind of neat. They're also a little smaller than you would expect, and I think that's really cool because that means they'll fit smaller faces and look really good, whereas like the collab with Dex, these are actually really big. So these are more suited for bigger faces. So if you want something that's kind of like this, but if you're kind of a smaller person, I would recommend these. You can kind of see how they suit her really well. They still suit him too, but they just look a little small on his face. So that's the ones I would grab. If you want something in a similar vein to that, the Soldier 11 ones are actually pretty cool. So those are actually really close. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know a lot about this game, but there's a picture of them up here, right? Up top here. And you can see they do resemble pretty closely. They do resemble pretty closely. I think that's kind of cool. Let me just move the shopping over. There we go. There we go. Oop, we got a match. Boom. Why does it keep, like, turning my game off? There we go. Cool. Anyway. The Cyberpunk ones? Yeah, the Cyberpunk ones are pretty cool, too. I do like those. They're just larger, so it depends on what you're going for. Like, if you want more of your face covered, Cyberpunk. If you want something, if you're very, very, very small, or you want something a little more like just your eyes covered, I would do the Soldier 11s. You know, Charizard, that's totally fair. That is totally fair. Saving them to change them for blood points is legit. I get it. I totally get that. Can you guys ready up so we can go? I want to play. Let me play the game. Please, let me play the game. Anyway. I stayed up too late last night, but that's okay. That is all right. That's all right. My phone is just full of pictures of Bolter, by the way. Just full of pictures of Bolter. 1,300, yeah, that'll be some that'll be some good blood points then. I'm kind of past the point of needing blood points. So I usually just unlock stuff because I have too many blood points. All right, let's go see who we can find in this event. Actually, Omnipresent Evil is probably a better idea. Just to cover the map faster. Is she just AFK? What are we doing? Spike! Oh, did I not get a spike back? Forgot to run the right add-on. That's on me. That's all me. They don't do a ton of blood points if you don't spend your, but it's still like some. So if you just really want some blood points, like, it's not a bad way to get some. You know? Omnipresent Evil. I'm really bad about using his power, by the way. I usually don't. I usually just walk my butt around the map being weird. Instead of disappearing and scaring people, I usually just wander around. But if you can make use of his power, he does it is pretty solid. No one's over here? Weird. Probably in that locker, honestly. I feel like they're probably in the locker. I don't really care though. It's just a fun, it's a silly fun event. Silly fun event. I also feel like the events that DVD throws are actually pretty good times to practice as well, because like no one's taking it super serious. I feel like he's really slow. Did they slow his like standard movement speed down? I feel like he's slower than normal. Oh, it's her again. Why is it you again? Oh, darn, I almost had her. I almost had her. I really don't want to tunnel. Got her. Aw, man, his delay is so long. Dang. I want some chips and salsa. Like, oh, man, that was bad. Give me the hook. Hello. Hi. I'll chase literally anybody else. Like, I'm cool. I ain't trying to tunnel. Like, I'm not trying to tunnel. I just found Sable again, so I was chasing her because, like, this is just a silly game. It's a silly event game. I'm not taking it too super duper serious. I'm just having fun. Fun. Can I poison this? Yes, I can. Why is there a boon? No boons. No boons. Jason's fun. They did a good job with his abilities. They're goofy, but they did good. Oh, it's Sable again. Got her. Sable. Boom.
Oh.
They I feel like he's different enough to be fun. I don't think he's as good as Huntress, but he's still fun, and that's really all I wanted. I was worried it wouldn't be interesting. That's what I was worried about. Too far. Too high. Can I kick this? Who was it? Okay, that's Sable. I don't want Sable. I want Nia. Who might also be Nia. I'm not really sure anymore. I've lost track. Let's go find a different hook to put you on, because I just broke that one. Ooh, look, a different hook. Yeah. Different hooks. Aw, man. Do you have power struggle? Where'd she go? I think she might have power struggle. Or somebody was behind me. I'm not really sure what happened there, but that was pretty funny. No. I thought she was going to circle around. Why are there double pallets? Double pallets! Oh, thank you, Andrew. I'm being silly. Got her! The thing about Huntress as well is that you'll learn with her to, like, aim over the top of things enough to be able to hit people, but not so high that you miss them. And so Huntress is a good place to kind of learn that as well. I feel like that's a good one to. Man, ever since they turned CERN off, I've had a headache. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of them messing with our realities. Like, let's not do that. I'm tired of Mandela effects. I'm tired of reality shifting. So sleepy. So tired. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted, y'all. Like, all the time, forever. As a millennial, I feel like it's just bred into us to be tired with everything we've been through and done and stuff. It's just our natural state is exhausted at all times. Exhausted at all times. I like how Michonne realized I had Lightborn and I haven't seen her since. And she's been like, nah, I don't want to deal with you. You're no fun. You brought Lightborn. She's also a streamer, so she probably isn't saying that. But I have not seen her again, which is really funny. I have also not seen Dwight yet. So do you see like how I kind of aimed enough to go over that rock and then hit her here? That's just because I play a whole lot of Huntress. Oh my god, I play so much Huntress. Play a lot of Huntress forever. Only play Huntress. Real talk. Forever. And you will eventually be good at most of the range killers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cannot wait until when Wednesday, by the way. So Tuesday at 2:30, I believe it is. Tuesday at 2:30, I will be done with the grocery store officially, and hopefully forever. And I am so excited about that. I don't work another waitress shift until the 13th. Because the store is opening this week. So I actually am going to have a bit of a break, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. Oh, they're all here. Nice. They did so good. They did such a good job. Oh my goodness. They did such a good job. But yeah, no. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. How did we get that twice? How did we get that soundbite twice in one stream? How? We have gone months without ever getting that soundbite. And now it is twice in one stream, which is hysterical. Have a dog, by the way. He's very cute. The dog is very cute. He's so cute. We special, apparently. Apparently. Y'all are always special, though. In a good way. All right. I don't think I ever actually turned on killer redeems, real talk. Oops. Because I actually think I forgot to load the page that they're on. So, let me actually just turn on the cameras. We got, like another 20 minutes left on our collab. So do not forget, that tonight is a Gunnar sponsored stream. It's not going to be every Saturday from here on out, but it will be. I think I have another Gunnar stream at the end of the month, the 25th maybe. So like next Saturday will be a normal stream, and then at the end of the month I'll have another Gunnar sponsored. So thank you guys for being here for the super special Gunnar sponsored streams. I appreciate y'all. And for the resubs, you guys are so nice. You guys are so nice, and it's very sweet. Y'all are very, very kind. Hello, Rebel. How you doing? Thank you for the 5 months. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have too many of these offerings. Like way too many of these offerings, by the way. Too many. We're just gonna grab every cake we can. I have like 400 on the twins from a previous event, so I'm just gonna grab all of these on Huntress, I believe, is what I'm gonna do. Because I play so much of her, so I think it'd be good to have a bunch of cakes on Huntress. How you doing? I'm doing so good. I had a good day. I got to hang out with friends. I've had a headache for like 3 or 4 days though, and I think that's just life. Wish the headache would go away. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm having a good time. I'm having a real good time. So the current plan, I'm not ending. I'm not ending right this second, but the plan is to stream tomorrow. If I am still rocking a headache though, with everything that's going on, I may take the night off and just be at the shop. So I will let you know when I know. So stay tuned. I will not be at the shop super late though, so we might be able to hang out in the Discord if I don't stream. Might. I haven't been hanging out in the Discord a lot lately. I've just kind of been overwhelmed with life and stuff in general. But hopefully once life like slows down just a little bit, I'll have more time to chill with you guys again. It's been a lot. My brain's also broken, so it's been hard to socialize lately. I have a busted brain for anybody that didn't know that. If you did not know that. I think we're all a little bit busted though. I think it's why we're here. But it's good. It's going good. It's going as good as it can go. You know? For that, I'm grateful. We all running offerings. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. I also want to play Marathon again because season 2 is actually a lot of fun. I just haven't had time. I have not. I've had no time to do anything but be at the shop working on stuff. So it's getting there though. It is getting there. All right. Let's do this. Haste and action speed. Got it. Okay, so I'm at Killer Shack. Let's go over here. Yep, there they are. I poisoned them. Where's he at? Where did he go? Oh, that's a ramp. I forgot it was a ramp. He's gonna throw the pallet. Nice. Got him anyway. Got him. Look at me go. Stop it. Let's see if you know what? I'm just gonna leave him here. Actually, can I put him down? What's the down button? I don't know what the down button is. Oops. Why are her hatchets not hitting? That's weird. Got him. All right, let's go pick up Sheva because the hook is now revived. Cool. And then put her here. Cool. And then let's go pick up David and put him over there. Nice. 2 hooks, 1 gin. Let's go. He almost wiggled me underground. All right. I need to reload, and I don't see. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go away. Stop running into me. Leave. Hi. What are you doing? What you doing? I don't have any hatchets. I have no hatchets. I hate this. Go away. Why is David still on the hook? Willie, hello. How you doing? If I send you food on Treat Stream, will the food be kept safe with you? Can I trust you with it? I mean, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the shit out of it. So yes, it will be kept safe with me for sure. For sure. Hi, Leon. What you doing? All right, we're done with Sheva, by the way. Also, hi, Rita. Oh, Ariel, welcome in. I would show you a cute dog, but he's asleep. He's asleep. It will go in my stomach. The food will go in my stomach. Actually, it'll probably go in the fridge until stream ends, and then I'm gonna eat the shit out of it. 22 days left. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't even remember what's on my treat stream. I don't even remember. I think it's Red Bull and sushi, honestly. If it's Red Bull, it's going in the fridge. Till tomorrow. I've already had a Red Bull today, so I should probably have less Red Bulls. Less Red Bulls. More Red Bulls? More Red Bulls.
Whoa, that water's cold.
Did we let Sheva die? Why did we leave? No, Sheva was not supposed to die. Y'all are rude. We ran all these toothy torts. We ran all these offerings to get bunches of blood points, and y'all let Sheva die. Why? Why did we let Sheva die? Now all of y'all gotta die. I wasn't even mad at her. I just wanted to get my 2 hooks in, and then y'all just let her go. Rude. Rude. Oh, that makes me mad. What are we? Why? Why? Are you asking me if I shit? Are you being weird? Are you being weird? Are you being weird? Is someone over here? Why did we let Sheva die? Oh my god, that's so rude. Yo. Bree, hello. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm gonna go chase whoever's over here. I'm gonna try not to tunnel anybody out. Like Sheva wasn't even supposed to go. They just left her forever. They left her forever. I don't even. Who is this? Is this David? I think it's David. Yes, it's David. Throw a pallet and leave me alone. Hi, David. Got him. Will I get eaten on stream? Probably not. I'm going to be real with you because I don't know how much longer I'm streaming. I don't really eat on stream. Somebody's over here. Ooh, girl, what are you doing? Oh, I'm bad at this. I'm just bad at Huntress tonight. I was doing a lot better with Jason. Like a lot better with Jason. Bree, how are you? Speaking of kids, they started playing Killer on Dead by Daylight. What? Only survivors don't bring cakes. Aw, I am so cool with this. That's fun. Got you. Nice. Got her. Got her. Whee. Boom. Let's pick her up. We'll put her on the hook. Oh, we're not talking about me? Okay. Oh. Man, today, I know I already said this, but I'm tired of them messing with reality with this CERN machine doing weird nonsense and bullshit. I need my headache to go away. If y'all are gonna mess with the fabric of space and time and whatnot and so forth, and then you're gonna suddenly stop messing with the fabric of space and time, I need y'all to send me unlimited Tylenol, right? Like unlimited amounts of Tylenol if we're gonna be doing this. I need y'all to just stop. Just stop. Y'all be chill. I need y'all to chill. The coolant. With the with the fabric of space and time. Or at least like if you're gonna end the world, you know, like don't just like half-ass it. Like actually do it. Got him. All right. We'll let Hinako live, just because I do like that survivor. I am really sad that they let Sheva die after running five cakes. Like we ran 5 cakes and they just let that girl. They just let that girl go. Rude. So mean. So mean. Not fun at all. Not fun at all. Anyway. Oh. I need more free time. And I'm going to have it soon. I'm going to have more downtime. I don't know that it's free time, but I'll have more downtime soon. And I am so ready. I am so ready to just have a little bit more time to myself. real talk.
Whoa, that water's cold.
And I thought a couple of things with the headache, right? I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm getting a cold. Nope, not that I can tell. I'm totally fine. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water. Nope, drank a lot of water. Still have a headache. Maybe I'm not getting enough caffeine. Had a bunch of caffeine. Still got a headache. Took Tylenol, went away for a little while, came back. So I don't know if it's allergies or if it's the end of the world. I don't know what it is. I'm so tired. I'm so ready to not be rocking. I am probably going to finish up this Gunnar segment in a little bit. We're going to talk about Gunnar for a little bit. And we'll end our little segment, and then I will let you guys know about tomorrow when I know about tomorrow. Just because there's a lot to do at the shop, and like we're having a friends night, like a sneak peek night Thursday night, and then we're opening officially on Friday. So I have to have everything ready by like 3 p.m. on Thursday. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, how I'm feeling. Anyway, one last little shout out to Gunnar, because they did sponsor tonight's stream, which I'm really appreciative about. I think they are still doing the mystery boxes. So yes, I do want to talk about the mystery boxes, because those are actually pretty cool. So let me shrink this down just a little bit so I can show you. So if you go to the Gunnar website and you go up here to offers in the corner, there we go. If you go over here to offers in the corner, there is a mystery box. If you just want to see if blue light blocking glasses are for you, because that is what Gunnar makes. It's kind of the basis of all their glasses, like their prescription glasses, their sunglasses, like all of it. The basis is blue light blocking. So what you'll do is you can go over to offers, you can grab a mystery box for $15. If you just really don't care which ones they send you, it's actually how I got my Grace Ashcroft ones, the attaches. I did that through a mystery box. And that worked out really good. But you can add a mystery box to your cart. I don't think it's eligible for a discount, so you do want to use my link instead. It's in that command there. That way I get credit for this, but it's already heavily discounted, because it could be like literally any pair on the website. They'll just randomly send you a pair, and you give them a try. So the mystery box is pretty cool. They do prescription as well. So if you go over to the RX tab, they do have some info on like how to use your insurance and whatnot. And it's really, really, really easy to get prescription glasses through them. So what you'll essentially do when you choose your frames, you'll over here select prescription, and then you're going to choose your lens color, what you want, whether Amber Max, or these are amber right now, but you can also get clear if you want. And you're going to hit customize lenses, and it's going to take you through everything step by step. And essentially what they'll do is they'll ask if you want like clear coating to prevent scratches. They'll ask if you want transition, things like that, if it's eligible for that. Not all of them are. And then they're going to ask you to upload your prescription so that they can double check that it's right, just to keep them from sending you the wrong thing. Once you go through the customization, you'll add it to your cart, and in the cart is where you're going to add code zombie. Zombie works on any frames. Code zombie works on any frames older than 60 days. So if they've been on the website for at least 60 days, available to purchase for at least 60 days, they are eligible for my 15% off. And you can get your own pair there. I have 2 or 3 pairs of prescription lenses. With them, I actually really, really do like them. I have the Dooms in prescription too, and I think they're really cool. I don't know. These are just my favorite Gunnars. BT dubs. I have them in, I believe, Amber and Amber Max. And I really dig these, but they're also available as sunglasses, which I might have to grab a pair. And big shout out to Gunnar for the sponsored segments on Saturdays. Next Saturday will be a regular stream. I'm going to be streaming before then, but like next Saturday will be a regular stream. I think it's at the end of the month that I have another Gunnar stream. I think it's the 25th that we'll be doing another Gunnar stream. So, shout out to them for that, We will be winding down the Gunnar segment in just a second. So I'm going to pop over here And here, and I want to just check something out real quick while I got you guys just vibing with me. Where are we going? We're going right here. There was one more thing I wanted to do, and I don't. Ordering profile is enabled. I thought I did. No. Yeah. No. Channels. All right, guys, if you were watching over on the Gunnar website, hop on over to twitch.tv/ZombeeAttack, spelled just like this right here, ZombeeAttack, and say hi. Tell me what your favorite pair of Gunnars are and drop me a follow. If you're shopping over there, use code ZOMBIE for your 15% discount. And as always, shout out to Gunnar for the sponsored segment tonight. Bye. Bye-bye.